Let's try this again. Honestly, sorry it's keep popping out here. Yeah, it seems like somewhere the internet might be screwed up around my area, which isn't surprising. It's raining a ton here and it's pretty windy, but I just restarted everything. Maybe that'll, but yeah, it's screwed. I'm trying to stream here, but yeah, it's dropping like 30-40% of the frames here. So uh we'll see if it actually holds. But I just rebooted everything, so I'm gonna give it another shot. As far as I'm gonna try to hop into a battle here. Let me just pick a, I'm just gonna pick a random tank to hop into. Why don't I do, I'll just do the T-123 to see if this works out. But nah, Ryan, she's not on the internet either, but that wouldn't have anything to do with it either. I have my bitrate for streaming set to where it'll work even if she's like, downloading or uploading stuff. Nah, if this doesn't work, I won't forget to fix everything. I actually checked. I checked to see if anything was updating. Like right now, it's working. It basically seems like somewhere around me, something, someone, say ran into a pole, or a connection's messed up around me here. Low play, but I'm gonna give it a shot here. Let me, see if I get through this battle. But more or less, the internet's working, which is what it was. I was like, what's going on over there? OBS was showing me, everything's working on my end, but essentially what I was sending out, it was dropping like 90% of the frames and stuff, and it was just cutting out because my upload speed was going, basically from 100% down to like 1 or 2% and then back up and down. But we'll see if it works now. It doesn't show that it's cutting out, but no promises. Honestly, I am way too far up here for my own good, but I'm not on Wi-Fi now. There's no way to stream on Wi-Fi fluid like this. But thanks for trying to troubleshoot things. It's just, honestly, it's nothing I can do if it keeps cutting out here. It's more or less just, I can see it happening. Like, I've had so many things pop up here before to where I can tell what's the cause, and this is basically the internet connection is a little bit screwed up right now, which it's nobody's fault, and I'm pretty quick to blame Comcast. But even in this case, like, we got like three plus inches of rain today, and it's pretty windy since I'm right next to the ocean, to where I'm not surprised that there's a couple problems here. But let's see. So far, it's it's working for this battle. It was a little bit iffy in the beginning, like it dropped 612 frames, which is honestly more than I've dropped in I would say the last 2 or 3 months. Typically I drop like 0 to 10 per stream. But crap, dude, what the hell? I was about to shoot him, but nope, you just wanted to save that guy for some reason. Honestly, this is doing a very good job at keeping the E4 alive. I wish I could have freaking hit him. Now I'm just getting annoyed because, yes, their arty's reloaded again. It's just, I could have freaking shot him. I can actually hit him now. It's just, should have been dead a minute ago. But thanks for sticking with me, guys. Sorry that there's a problem. If it cuts out again, you know, just know it's nothing on your end. Honestly, it's, you know, it's nothing I can remedy either. It's not like I can run out there and pop together some cables together. I'm gonna, honestly, this is gonna make work for me after the stream too, because it's gonna make like 3 or 4 different streams. I gotta, yeah, that was a stupid shot. I gotta like splice together and delete some, but let's say so close. He almost got around to my side. Surprised that the T-44 didn't kill him sooner. That sounds pretty cool, Jordan. I would have liked to see that. A dead loader, the T-44. I actually have a dead loader too. But the only things we get around here are planes, which are cool too. I have a pretty cool museum basically right near my house. Still need to take Levi there again now. He likes going out and about. See you, Dana. Thanks for watching. Thanks for, you know, sticking in the beginning here. Alright, I'm gonna, it seems like it's working, so let me fix a couple things here. At this point, you know, I was streaming, you know, across Twitch and YouTube, but I'm just gonna stick with YouTube here. That way I don't have to kill the stream again, because I'd have to reset my OBS settings here to switch back to streaming to both. But I have that set up to where it honestly, I have it set up now to where it actually doesn't affect say my connection or anything as far as streaming to 2 instead of 1. But I actually had a decent match there. While I was glued on OBS, honestly, kind of staring to see if it got messed up at all. Unfortunately, it didn't. But all right. Levi finally is gonna get a tip here. See you, Gary. Thanks for watching. Have a good day tomorrow. Alright, little buddy. There you go. He was honestly freaking out. He's like, what's going on? That pretty much summed up my day, though. Everything going well, and then... But anyway, Levi got a tip. Going on to an E100 challenge here. Let's see what the matchmaking is first before I... The chat's locked. Oh, okay. Thanks for. There we go. Thanks for letting me know about that. I'm not surprised that. There we go. It looks like my internet's all right now, so that's why it was locked. It just kind of glitched out. All right, so for the challenge here, I've got to reach 2.5 times the HP total. I've got to reach 6,750. This will be interesting. But thanks for whoever, stuck around here. Oh god, I guess shot clicking back in. I'm so disoriented now, to be honest. But this is the the glory of live streaming at times. Thanks for pointing that out, Victor. Well, I can't. It's really small on my screen, so I actually can't see it. But yeah, I'm gonna do a raffle here coming up since it's about 9 o'clock here. I'm still gonna do a vote for Tuesday's stream as well. That'll be after the first raffle. But yeah, hopefully no more problems with the internet. I'll know right away because it has a nice little color coded connection thing for me here. I just saw it turn yellow and then straight to red for my connection. And I'm like, crap. Hello, Labobo. But yeah, hopefully smooth sailing from here on out. Oh, you are so lucky. Yep. I had to rush that shot, and of course I hit him one of the very few spots that he can actually bounce me. Gotta be careful. Oop. He's got heat. Okay, I have to. That basically kills me being able to push here if he's throwing heat out of that. It's just, I was about to say, I gotta be really careful pushing around here, but with a heat E5, I can't make a move too far unless he's preoccupied. I'm just trying to spot their TDs. Thanks for following me on Twitch. I just hope I don't get myself into too much trouble here. Honestly, I don't know how well I'm going to be doing on this challenge because I'm a little discombobulated. Angle, angle. Oh god, they got APCR. Yeah, honestly, it was almost 100%. Somewhere, I'm gonna die here. Oh well, congratulations on winning the challenge. It was it wasn't even that close there. But all right, let me credit your biscuits here for winning. Oh god, I'm sorry guys, honestly. I'm like so messed up right now. But yeah, I stupidly went out there in front of, I knew their TDs were going to be there. But that didn't work out. Obviously. Onto a mouse. Hopefully getting all the bad luck out of here today. That way tomorrow's a better day. Let me start a raffle now. Winner gets 1,000 Levi biscuits here. All right. Goddamn rain. Alright, so being tier 10 only, it's a little bit iffy right now for me because we got a couple TDs sitting way far back in the base, which I never really get why people sit there, honestly. I feel like it doesn't do all that much. I guess I'm just gonna hunker down here. I was gonna push where that E5 pushed, however. Awesome, I hit him in the spot that you can't pen. However, I feel like I need to help the south here because they don't got much defending this way. They put 2 tanks past me already, which a little unfortunate. Hello, Andrew and Crow. All's kind of going well here. Having some internet connection problems, to say the least. Really? German heavy tank lines? I honestly, both of them, or all 3 of them, I guess you can say at this point, are pretty damn good. I definitely wouldn't recommend them as someone's first tank line, but there's not that many clunkers in them. Especially at the higher tiers, they're all pretty solid because they've been rebalanced semi-recently. As I say, you could watch the stream another time. 40th anniversaries are pretty important. Really? I was trying to help him out. I'm gonna... because this 263 can be a pain to frickin' deal with. Nah. Honestly, I don't even know how long it's gonna take me to get back in a rhythm. I was finally starting to, you know, get honestly used to playing tanks again since I haven't played in a couple days, and frickin' all of a sudden my upload just, yeah. Dying really has thrown me off. He's not gonna make a mistake. At least here my team's, you know, holding it together for the most part. I got a bat chat behind me. I wonder if he's gonna blow past me, but I'm fairly confident in taking on a E4 alone. Okay, especially with him popping out. The only problem he would give me if he loaded full gold. I'm sure trying to watch your stream on the phone and all of a sudden it popping on and off didn't help either. He can thank Mother Nature for that. Honestly, I joke with Ryan, I look like my frickin' cousin. His hair has always been basically this long for as far as I can remember back. And yep, he's loading gold. Not that it's gonna be that big of a deal now with his HP left, or at least it shouldn't. There we go. I'm glad you like the Halloween overlay. As long as nothing else gets knocked out here by the wind and the rain, we'll be all right. I could have shot him like 2 or 3 times there. Congratulations, Jordan, on winning the raffle. I was honestly going to be really mad if the stream just died and I couldn't get back on. Yes, I am back, Tommy. Thanks for popping back in. Yeah, it was honestly, yeah. It was definitely something with, you know, some sort of connection problem between me and the rest of the world. But anyway, at least we got a W here. Unfortunately, the E100 match before this, the challenge, was it was pretty bad. But luckily my team got me out of this one. I got some experience, top 2 there, and a little bit of damage to go along with it. But at least we got a W here. Let me hop into the M4 Sherman. Soon here I'll pop in and put up the poll for Tuesday's stream. But feel free to, you know, keep requesting tanks. It looks like, you know, the internet problems aren't gonna stick around. It seems fine now. So I feel bad in a way. Yeah, since I was streaming on YouTube and Twitch and all of a sudden just gone off of Twitch tonight. But I'll have it fixed by next stream. I just have to reset up OBS to stream to both here. But back into things here. Which we should be seeing, I would say, not this week coming up, but the following week. We'll probably see more like concrete news on the next patch as far as like super test and getting ready for a test server. It shouldn't be too long before we see that. Like, they're not going to do really anything with the Halloween mode up, since that's causing some problems as far as like server overload, since, you know, I mentioned on my previous live stream tonight before it died, the PvE mode with the Halloween event has, you know, caused NA and even EU to kind of crash so far. I don't think they're gonna open up another can of worms before he's actually gonna hit me again, but I can't sit out here. Oh, and I got tracked by Artie. Go figure. Just my luck. I don't know if I'm gonna make it out of this. Yep, I'm not gonna make it out of this. I shouldn't have done that, but funny that, you know, both of them were shooting APCR out of the things, but I'll play another M4 Sherman match, I guess. Yeah. Tonight is not my night. I'm gonna redo that match, but I'm gonna hop into something where I can get a decent match off before hopping into another battle here. Alrighty, got the requests. But yeah, past couple Sundays have been a little iffy for me. It must be some bad luck. But hopefully the IS-7 can be a cure here. It's definitely not you, Bobo. things started out iffy for me at, you know, say like it's been going on since like 9 or 10 a.m. this morning, as far as just like little weird things that have kind of threw wrenches in my day. So yeah. You just know when you get, you know, the string of like a couple days or something where things just aren't going your way, and you kind of I actually know putting pop on the other team in the Super Conqueror. You know, and things are just like you kind of feel like crap. It's kind of how my weekend's been going. So, but it's all good. I'm just getting a little bit. I'm getting a little bit annoyed that I can't stop myself from pushing out into stupid spots. I picked this guy though because the IS-7's a pretty solid tank now. You know, I would say as far as their recent balances, this one worked out really well. A few other ones like the, you know, the M48, yeah, and I guess the Foch B worked out pretty well too, but you know, a few other of their balance changes haven't exactly worked out for the best as far as balance goes in the game, but I feel like the IS-7's in a pretty good spot. Where I like playing it before it got buffed, but ever since it got buffed, it's typically can get you a pretty decent match. I see that they're a little bit light on mediums here, so even though I don't want to get myself killed early on, he's probably gonna miss, thankfully. Putting pop. Even though I don't want to get killed early on, pushing here is actually somewhat safe with 0 SPGs, and they only had the Object 140, WZ1321 that could beat me out here. Thank you very much, not Labobo, for the tip. Awesome, got some sweet assist damage and got him out there. Honestly, I'm afraid about their TDs sitting back here because they can pop me. Hitting this guy on the other hand, need to hit him there, which thankfully I'm close enough to hit that cupola. I wonder if he's like, shit, it's freaking Cody. He probably doesn't even realize. But Super Conqueror, very good tank, but at close ranges, you know, it definitely has some holes in its armor. And I just pulled that shot down too low. Just as I say it has holes in its armor, I freaking aimed too low, and rest is history. Alright. Need to channel my inner hippie tanker here. Come on, Sheridan. Good for you guys that have stuck around though. You guys are going to be able to get in plenty of tank requests here. Alright, these guys sitting behind me. I don't want to hammer my way through here, but we can't all go right here. I prefer going right, even in a tank without a lot of gun depression like the IS-7 has, but I'll stick with this thing here. Not even a flank. I was gonna say stick with this flank, but I'll say path. Alright. Scorpion G, or not Scorpion G, Grill 15. Oh lord. I need to get you out. However, this 183 is... he's the easy shot, and I should be able to... I won't die by an E4. There we go. Okay. If we put 4 on the cap, we will win. If we don't, we may not win. Yeah, they're coming back, which is why I'm backpedaling. They got frickin' the King of the Pirates over there too in that T-57. Hopefully someone gets that reference. I don't watch. Hello Jay, nice to see you. I don't watch anime for nothing, come on. Not that everyone likes One Piece. Kind of funny how I'm the only one on the cap here. And we're down by a tank still. You would think that they would want to, you know, push. Get on the cap, because, you know, they're literally just sitting right off of it here. This guy's gonna... Oh, yep, they reset me now. Oh god, he finally realized what I was doing. Come on, guys. Stop freaking fiddling around with the goddamn E4. This is a hard tank for me to be able to face in the IS-7 with the accuracy. I can't cap now though, because it's Super Conqueror. Yep, I gotta get off the cap. I don't want to, because it loses a little bit of leverage I have, but these two very lovely teammates I have are not helping me in the least bit. I'm probably gonna die too, because the Super Conqueror is gonna be able to get around. Or, you know, the E4. Yeah, let's get this shot, but I'm dead. But literally, they're shooting at the E4, which doesn't have a ton of, like the M48 was shooting HE at them. They're shooting at the E4 the entire time. You know, it doesn't have a ton of turret armor, but it's so far away that hitting it in, you know, its weak spots from that distance, especially in a fellow E4, is, you know, it's pretty short-sighted to be able to do that. To where if they had just pushed up with me, like I was sitting out here hitting them, we could have killed those two tanks pretty quickly. They wouldn't have died, and yeah, we're gonna win this unless they blow it very, very poorly. No, we got this now. It's just, you know, I'm sitting there calling for help, and they're just like, nope, we're just gonna sit here and watch you die. But anyway. Still had a pretty decent match. Got 4,800 damage, 1,600 blocked, and 1,700 assist. Once that Super Conqueror pushed up there, though, the IS-7 doesn't have a ton of accuracy, where I started backpedaling late. I should have backpedaled a lot sooner, or I could have even, like I was sitting over here, I probably could have pushed here going forward, would have been a lot quicker. I could have pushed here, honestly, and I would have been in a better spot to stay alive. But I was hoping these two guys would just doink, push up a little bit. And that didn't work out. But anyway. Is it worth the time to grind a tier 10? It depends, Jordan. What you want to get out of the game. Like if you don't have a premium account, if you're just playing the game for free, I would say tier 8 max, and your sweet spot's really tier 5 and tier 6. You know, if you plan on having a premium account, if you're on the NA server, definitely go to tankrewards.com, and it's through Wargaming, but only NA server. Sign up for that. You can get free gold, free premium tanks and stuff, which we got a mastery badge first class here. You know, if you have a premium account here or there, you can definitely try to get to tier 10, but just take it slow. There's no rush, honestly, to get to the end tiers. Like, some people don't actually like playing tier 10 matches. Me personally, I like playing primarily tier 8 to 10. I just find, you know, the game's definitely not perfectly balanced, and some of the stuff they're doing now is a little suspect. But I find tier 8 to 10 to be the most, equal as far as some matches you get in and you're, the matches are lopsided. But that's, any PvP game has that problem. But tier 8 to 10 typically I find the most fun because the time to kill each tank for the most part is a little bit higher than say tier 5 here, and especially lower tiers have a very large problem with tanks. You can just vaporize them very quickly. It can happen at high tiers, but it's less likely because you have a little bit more armor, more HP, and the DPM values are kind of the same at the same time. But hello Midnight, nice to see you. I would say though, for getting your first tier 10, there's no problem with, even with a premium account, getting it by like your 5,000-6,000 battle mark. Like there's no rush. I would say I always suggest picking the American T110E5 line or the IS-7 line, or even now the M48A5 American medium line. Pick one of those, and then pick maybe like one or two other lines to kind of do like as a, kind of secondary, or, that way you're not just grinding one line, and figure out what you like. But again, there's no rush, honestly, to get to the end tier. A lot of people try to rush their way until tier 10, and it's more frustrating than what it's worth, because if you rush your way there, you might not, be able to enjoy yourself at high tiers because you might not know the maps as well as others. You might not be able to afford, say, putting equipment on all your tanks at high tiers. Stuff like that matters a little bit more than if you kind of take your time, slowly accrue a bit of credits, get yourself like, say, like 2 or 3 mid-tier tanks to where you have 100% crew, some equipment. That way you can fall back to them and still have, some pretty solid matches without having to worry about grinding anything. But yes, it can get frustrating if you're always grinding too, because if you don't have an elite tank, a lot of times on the NA server now, since it doesn't have the largest player base, you're going to be fighting a lot of people with, they're mainly playing tanks that are fully kitted out. They have full equipment, crews on it, and you're definitely going to be at a disadvantage. But I got myself a little bit too far ahead of myself. I was trying to get damage here, but unfortunately a couple of the people around me died. I'm hoping they can get this KV-1S out quick, but yeah, they're already doing a freaking killer job here, to be honest. Fortunately, I can't. This is gonna be very iffy. I got him. Yeah, I would say for those that don't want to, say, spend a lot of money on the game, don't always want to have a premium account, your best thing is, definitely take it slow, figure out what type of tanks you like, and if you have any like gold that you win from, say, little events like tankrewards.com on the NA server, or if you purchase a little bit of gold, wait until there's a garage slot sale so you can get them for 150 gold a piece, and get as many of those as you can. That way you can get yourself a decent amount of tanks to choose from. Yeah, I'm already I would say I don't have 6 cents on this anymore because I kind of butchered my crew, or I don't think I have 6 cents. I moved the crew into the Sheridan from this, a lot of them, but I ended up doing 827 damage, almost 600 assists, but at the end of the day, they're already honestly won it for them. Between the three of them, they have 7 kills on their team. That's getting a lot of shots in and finishing off tanks that they need to finish off. Alright, so back into PvE. Hopefully, last time I played PvE, my internet died, but I don't think it's gonna... Alright, I need to... that... Now, if you're playing the Halloween mode here, you're better off going with Franken, that tank. It has more firepower, it's got less HP, but it's easier to do damage with, which is the most important part here. If you're playing Stein, unfortunately your little mini turret in the back doesn't line up very well with your tank, so you almost have to like broadside things, and it can be a little funky to shoot things in this thing. Still fun nonetheless. Just it takes a little bit of getting used to, but I relate it to playing like World of Warships, honestly. I do run away. Turn. Uh-oh. Sorry. Honestly, I screwed myself up there. I shot my teammate because I did not mean to pull backwards, and I did. Luckily, though, PvE, they turn off the team damage. Alright, let's get these guys out here quickly. Come on, little gun. Gotta get these little guys out before you go for the Leviathan, or else later on they can be a bit of a problem. Yes, you shouldn't put equipment on these. It doesn't really do anything. And yes, it's not worth putting equipment in these anyway. They don't give you like options for a gun rammer and stuff too. But the likelihood of you getting it back is pretty low for this specific mode. I don't want to take much damage here, so hopefully I can get this guy out quickly. Luckily, the bots are not very good at hitting things while they're moving. Thank you. Sorry, dude. I'm not a very good captain of my boat here. I just hope for, you know, from this mode, I would think it would be pretty fun to see World of Tanks implement multiple turrets. Yeah, it won't really work for a lot of crap. I didn't even see it. My other aiming circle wasn't lined up. Honestly, it would only matter for some low tier tanks, and also, you know, say like the Mouse at the high tiers. You know, I believe it has a 76mm gun for that little gun pointing out of its turret, but that won't even matter that much. It could track some tanks and hurt light tanks, but it's not gonna be a game changer. But I could see for low tiers to where it would be pretty interesting for them to add it. I haven't seen him honestly enter this road before. It caught me a little bit off guard here. This is not good for us though. Our people are trying to shoot it in the back, which is not good. You gotta shoot this thing in the sides because penning it in the rear and the front, it's pretty difficult. Come on, guys. But right now, they're literally all behind it. You gotta kind of ping-pong your way through the map and set yourself up. There we go. A couple guys kind of got the memo. Unfortunately, Stein here, I've got to like keep myself out in the open. Ah, shit, I shot the frickin' wall again. He's starting to aim towards me. Alright, he's aiming at that other guy. The main gun is what I'm concerned about here. But he's turning, which is no bueno for me. Crap, and I stunned myself. Lord, that's not good. At least he... I died in one match earlier when I got myself stunned like right in front of the tank. But... well, it's not the hardest thing to pen, no, in the back. However, actually hitting it reliably, it's a lot harder than just shooting the sides. And I got myself hit here, but... crap. I just walked right into that. I honestly start driving without even looking. But we should be fine here, honestly, with where everyone's kind of set up compared to the Leviathan. And I don't got myself a repair kit. There we go, we're healed. Don't know if I want to get myself out here too far, but... here we go. Oh shit, not good. Come on, guys. A little bit of help here. think I pissed the tank off a little bit. I'm just spewing here and hoping for the best. Somebody should be able to kill it, I hope. If it's up to me, we might be in a little bit of a pickle. It turned its turret. Ah, and I'm dead. Crap. I was about to say it turned its turret, but oh well. Yay, we won it at the last one. Hello, Tom. Nice to see you. Hello, Doggett too, and Wade. But at least we got a win here. Yeah. An M4 Sherman match. Of course we lost that. I just want to see. I got top 3, but the enemy team, they outplayed us, especially their Artie. They ended up yeah, they got 8 kills for their team there. That's, you know, good SPG work there. I'll give him credit. All right, so Levi, he's getting me back into a grind here. Since I'm getting fairly close to finishing off the leopard grind here. I'm under, I think, 26,000 experience left. Getting a little itchy here. Alrighty though. So we got the Leopard prototype. Up after this, I got the T28 Proto, T95 Luke's, Scorpion G. After this battle, I'll put up the vote for Tuesday's stream. See if I might get some early spots. I don't think anyone else is going to try to spot early. I just hope it doesn't come back to bite me though. You need. I was, you know, while I do think that map is fitting for the mode, it's definitely not my favorite map either. I wasn't very happy that it was, you know, it would be nice if they picked a different map or made a new one for it, but I get why they chose that one with the whole, you know, the Leviathan trying to get to the gate thing. It works for that map, putting it like in the courtyard and stuff. Alright, their M53 is out there. He doesn't have a lot between him and us, so... You can hit Q to fire the secondary gun without firing the main gun. Yeah, or you just double click to fire both of them. And even if one is not loaded, it'll keep firing. If you're asking for my PC, Fabio, honestly, graphically, like, you know, if you're gonna spend, they get the same like PC specs I have, it's a pretty penny. But you can run, like, these are just max graphics right now for World of Tanks without the anti-aliasing turned all the way up. You can probably get a PC for, you know, it depends if you have like a case and stuff already. If you need to buy like 100% like monitor, case and whatnot, it's probably like $800 or so. If you have a monitor, case, you know, Windows 10 copy key, you can probably get away with buying a, you know, just for a GPU and a CPU, maybe like $300-400. It's not that graphically intensive of a game, honestly. It depends if you need to buy, say, a motherboard. You know, Windows 10's like $100 if you get a key, I believe. Yeah, there's a bunch of different factors. Hello, Carl. Nice to see you. But World of Tanks, I would say, if you're looking at like graphic processors and stuff, you can max out the game if you're playing at 1080p at max settings with the mid-range cards. So you're not going to need like a $700 graphic processor. You can get away with one, you know, in the, you know, like 150 range, 200. And the same thing with a CPU. Even with the HD maps, you're not going to need to get anything more powerful than what currently is required for the game. Say, I'm in a little bit of a pickle here. My team really needs to push. We're up by 3 tanks, and they're like skirting around the enemy team, like afraid to move. I'm hopefully... There we go. I think I can squeak out here. Yeah, more or less, you know, World of Tanks, even with like wargaming, they're always going to cater to, you know, they're really popular in Russia. Russians don't, or, you know, some do, but they're not known for, you know, being like PC enthusiasts as far as like building like the biggest, whatever, baddest PCs or whatever you want to say. So wargaming's always going to cater to them, because if they, you know, up the requirements for the game, they're going to lose a huge chunk of their player base. And honestly, World of Tanks, it's a game that, you know, graphics don't really matter in this game, honestly. Like, it's a game where more or less people play it for the tactics and, you know, the action and stuff, to where, yeah, the graphics are nice and pretty. Like, I like graphics in games, like, as far as getting the best, you know, the best possible. But World of Tanks is one of those to where, you know, most people play it for the gameplay itself instead of the eye candy. Yeah, Carl, please don't beg. Honestly, if you're begging anymore, you're just gonna get banned, to be honest. But no problem, Fabio. Honestly, if you're looking for like a PC and stuff, and you're interested in computers and any, you know, even if it's just like a little bit, look into building yourself a PC. It's not as hard as most people think. There's a lot of guides out there and stuff that walk you through the process. And honestly, the hardest part I found when I did my first PC and my second PC here was honestly just picking the parts that you want. You know, it's not too hard to make sure everything works together nowadays, because there's certain websites that help you with that to make sure, you know, everything's gonna function together. But more or less, it's just figuring out what you want to spend your money on. And yeah, to me, I find that part pretty fun. I like researching things. Got a mastery badge 2nd class, most amount of damage, basically 3,900. Skoda did a pretty good job, but unfortunately for him, my team was a little bit better here. They got a bit of damage, you know. Granted, I made sure, you know, we got that early hit on the field. We got the field, whereas they were just kind of all clumped into town, and it didn't pan out for them. Usually, you know, you win the most area on the map control, most flanks, what have you, and typically things are going to go well for your team. Alright, so T-28 Proto. I need to start the poll here. I can't forget. Let me hop in. Hopefully. Okay, so we're starting a poll here. For anyone that wants to pick, Tuesday nights I do a game of the week stream. If you would like to vote, you type !vote. And then you pick number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, or 5. Number 1 is Dreadnought. Number 2 is Destiny 2. Number 3 is World of Warplanes. Number 4 is Overwatch. And number 5 is World of Warships. Essentially, you just type !vote, and then the number 1 through 5, corresponding with, you know, the game. But yeah, and this will be for Tuesday night stream. It's Halloween night, so see you, Jack. Have a nice one. Yeah, there's no right or wrong answer as far as the game of the week. So far, I've played World of Warplanes and Destiny 2. So, which, the Destiny 2 stream was funny because that was like the first day in time I've played it. I got through the story yesterday, no, 2 days ago. But vote one or get timed out. Yeah, go down. Hey, it changed a little bit. Further down the story missions, you went up a lot. I won't say much for if anyone actually is gonna play the game and do the story. Over angled there. I was about to say, kind of surprised he penned me, but you know, looking back, I did angle a little bit too much. But there's plenty of time for the vote. I put it up for 8 minutes. So anyone watching, you know, it doesn't cost anything to vote as far as like Levi biscuits and stuff. So feel free to vote. You just type, you know, !1 to 5, depending on the choices. If you're looking at the screen, starts number 1 at the top with Dreadnought. Number 5 is World of Warships. Yeah, I don't really have much luck penning him, so I'm just gonna chuck some HE shells at him for the hell of it. Oh, and I missed him. I probably would have killed him there. I angled wrong again there. Stop angling too much. The prototype, you only want to angle like just a smidgen. Any more than a smidgen, which I know is a very accurate measurement, and you're going to get penned in the sides. You still might get penned in the sides or the front, but gotta worry about Artie now, but honestly, this guy needs to... he needs to get taken out. Come on, CDC, take one for the team. I can see there's a tank coming up behind me. A Ferdinand specifically, which is not high on my list for fighting right now. Especially since Artie is really having a fun time shooting me. But yeah, the Halloween event kind of broke personal missions and stuff. So that's one downside. I don't think they ended up testing the Halloween event as much as they probably should have. I still think it's a fun mode, but they definitely did break some things that are important to people. I am definitely not already safe right now. Yeah, and that tank is a very big problem for me. This is gonna be iffy. Huh. Yeah, that was a bad shot. Oh crap. I should have just winged it. I was trying to track him. He's just gonna dirt me and... Oh, not kill me, surprisingly. And I don't know why he just rammed me, because he weighs a lot less than I do. I'm actually gonna... I was trying to get a little distance. Hopefully kill the Pershing, but... Yeah. But, unfortunately, I did 3,800 damage. If I should have, honestly, I could have killed that T-29. I should have aimed for the safer shots instead of trying to hit him in the hull. because I missed like 3 shots there with HE. But still a decent amount of damage in a prototype. The main thing in this, if you're top tier, your armor works, but you don't want to angle like I was. And yeah, unfortunately for us, we just got flanked. Once that happened, I had to turn around because we didn't really have anyone to stop those 2 TDs. But good amount of damage here. It just didn't work out in the end. But they are all low HP. I might actually... You might want to turn around here. So far, though, it looks like Dreadnought's inching Destiny out, though. I'd say we haven't had a Dreadnought stream in a while. Which, coincidentally enough, someone on the enemy team, the Pershing, his name, granted, spelled a little different. His name's Dreadnought. He's angled a little bit too much here, but we'll see if he can pull it out here. If the TD survives, they have a chance. I was say, I don't know if I want to know what that means. I just stay alive, TD. Ah, he got taken out. He's right behind you, dude. Turn around. The Emil... He's just... it's not going to work out well. I was going to say, he needs to shoot the tank that's behind him, but I don't think he's going to do that. Oh well. Well, there we go. Tuesday night, I'll be playing Dreadnought. So, thanks for everyone that voted there. I know if you in particular, you've been waiting for a Dreadnought stream to pop up. But I got a Mastery Badge First Class here, High Caliber Award. But unfortunately, you know, granted, I did a pretty good job there, but there's a couple little things I could have done differently that might have changed the outcome. But yeah, you can't beat yourself up over stuff like that. Huh? I have no idea what you're saying, Jolie. But T95. I don't know if you're watching this right now, but yeah. No idea what that message is. Which, even though you know, Tuesday night I will be streaming Dreadnought, I may actually, with how my schedule works out this week, I am working tomorrow. I'm typically off Mondays, but there is a possibility you still might see me for like a quick little Destiny stream. Because I plan on playing that once this week just to kind of, you know, fiddle around and have some fun with. So I might go live if I plan on playing it for more than like an hour or so. See you, Fabio. Thanks for watching. See you, Casper, too. Have a nice one. Alright, there's a lot of people heading this way. I guess I'm going to head out over on this side. I don't want to go out on this side, but flooding the peninsula with too many tanks is not a smart idea because you lose the entire entirety of the rest of the map. So you don't know anyone that plays tanks, Jordan? Well, honestly, like, we have a clan, but you know, honestly, we don't do a ton of clan stuff. But if you go into forums, or it doesn't hurt. I don't know if you use Reddit, but Reddit has a lot of World of Tanks clans that there's some social ones that, you know, aren't like meant for like clan wars and stuff, so they're pretty laid back. There's a lot of clans out there that you can join that are just for like people platooning together, having fun, learning the game, and you can find yourself a nice clan for that. But a lot of them are on the forums, and it's pretty easy to find. I'm hesitant to completely ditch this side. Alright, there we go. They're pushing over there. Or at least the T-54 mod 1 is. Crap. Hello, Sam. Honestly, though, you know, me playing tanks, I honestly didn't platoon with anybody for probably the first... Granted, when I started the game, it was a little bit different. The game was a lot more, like, not to say dumbed down, but the UI, it's not like... It was a little bit harder to platoon with people back then. But the game was a lot less social, I should say. I didn't platoon with anyone probably for my first, I would say, at least 3 or 4 months of playing. Maybe even longer than that, to be honest. As far as the refresh rate, you should get something. It depends on what you plan on playing with. Like nowadays, the kind of standard, I would say, for if you're building a new PC and you're going for something that's going to last you for a while, get something with at least 120 refresh rate. That'll let you do 120 frames per second, essentially. There are monitors that do 144, which a lot of people that build higher end PCs go with, but it's definitely not something that you have to get. He's like, shit. Fortunately for him, I'm short. I'm just struggling here because I keep having to move back, or else I'll get not flanked, but they'll be able to hit me to where my frontal armor is not going to cover where they're shooting me from angle wise. Luckily this T-30, he's got the smaller gun, so I can be a little bit... Nice try. A little bit more risky and kind of open myself up to him. Because if he hits me, you know, about 400 damage rather than the typical 750. I was trying to cheat that shot. And they're starting to move in on this guy, and unfortunately now my help is gone. And now I'm virtually screwed now because they're all sitting near the base. Yeah, I just got tracked. I probably should have kept moving back, but I thought we were gonna honestly be able to take him out, but they moved up smart. But unfortunately, hello, you know, you got some people behind you here. Yeah, I don't know how you just sat there and honestly watched us all die. That, it annoys me when people do that, to be honest. It's just, granted, I should have kept backpedaling, I was doing my best trying to keep someone alive. That I probably should have just let that the Borsig die, and I should have kept pulling back when I had the chance. That's the trick in the T95, T28, T28 Proto, T110E3. You just got to keep moving back so people don't get too close to you. But oh well. I did 2600 damage, which, you know, honestly that's about 4 shots in a T95, so I could have got a little bit more out of that. So I'm gonna do another raffle here. But we got the Lukes up next. But yeah, as far as like clans and stuff go, like anyone's free, honestly. If you want to join a clan, just let me know. You can send me a message in game if you're on the NA server. Like I said, we don't do a ton of clan stuff. Like, we platoon together, but outside of that, it's not like we do clan wars or anything. But you can definitely find decent clans for like learning the game and stuff on NA. Like, you know, my opinion's a little bit jaded in a way, because like, you know, I'm kind of, not to say burned out, because I haven't done clan wars in quite some time, but to me, World of Tanks, like the end game clan wars, like playing on the global map, it's honestly not worth it, because it feels like a second job. But if you can find a clan that does like strongholds, as far as clan related stuff, and doesn't like, some force you to do like training rooms and stuff like a certain amount of time a day, I would stay very far clear of them, because the game, you know, it's fun. Like, honestly, don't take it so seriously that you're like, feel like you're getting drilled into the ground and forced to buy certain tanks to play with. That element of tanks, I don't think is healthy for the game. I know some people take the game very seriously, and sure, but for someone that's new, I would stay away from any clan that tries to make you like go down certain tank lines and get certain things. Like, you're gonna win more in those clans, but you're gonna have a little bit less enjoyment, I feel like. It's all good, Sam. Oh god, honestly, I feel like I'm new here right now. I'm gonna blame it on the glasses here. Sorry for ditching you, SU, but hopefully you're alive long enough for me to help you here. Just need to get a little bit more HP off of him. Oh, you need to run away, dude. That's not a bad start, though. They're all good lines to go down, Jordan. I don't think this T28 has enough. He does. But T28 doesn't have enough gun depression to hit me. Dude, you stuck up there with frickin' 5 HP. Like, that's on you. I was about to say, I need to switch sides here because that Hetzer can hit me. Oh crap, I blew half my shots. Stupid little mistake. Granted, at the same time, we did have 2 people behind me that could shoot him, and yeah. Honestly, they could have one-shot him too. Knowing these 2 tanks, but that guy wasn't even aiming that way. And yeah, he's just getting killed by the Hetzer, but I played that like crap. Need to shame myself there. Alright, Scorpion G. Thank you for the friend request. I assume that's one of you guys watching. Which I still got about an hour here. You know, if anyone else wants to request any tanks, feel free. Since tonight, you know, I had a lot of problems with my internet earlier, and it killed the stream like 45 minutes in. I'm just, yeah, just doing tank requests here. Yeah, I was gonna try to finish the Leopard prototype grind tonight, but with everything kind of all funky, and my day in general being all out of whack. Congratulations, Floyd, on winning the raffle. You know, I'm just going with just requests for today. I'm really glad. I'm actually thinking of, I know a lot of you guys actually don't have it, but I'm thinking of actually potentially adding Facebook streaming on to the stream here. It's not going to affect the stream, but it's another place, you know, maybe for people that don't find me here on YouTube or Twitch. You know, it's a possibility. I might try it, but I'm glad I didn't do it tonight, because oh, that would have been an epic failure. Well, dog, you know, that's my own opinion. Like I said, I'm not exactly at this point in me playing tanks, and especially with the amount of streaming I do, I barely I've been honestly like killing myself not getting stuff done on my websites. I need to at this point, because you know, some stuff's getting outdated to where it's bothering me on WoT Guru. And Men's Gaming, I plan on actually switching that into something else, but you know, to me, clans, it's not for me. For other people, though, see a Flu, or no, see a Graham. I saw it pop up that you said see it, but have a nice night, Graham, and a nice day tomorrow. For me personally, clans are not something that I would even be able to do, even if I wanted to. I'm already busy as it is, to where, you know, if say I was in a clan and they did like strongholds or clan wars, you know, more or less half my streams at night, or all of them, would just be me sitting waiting for like a strongholds match or a clan wars battle, and I wouldn't be able to stream the battle potentially. Just like stupid stuff, to where if you like competitive play, you know, give it a shot. But for me, that's not appealing. This is not how you really play Scorpion G, you know, kind of a brawler, but I'm going for it. I'm actually going to pop down here. Never mind. There's 4 tanks down there. We don't need a 5th. See you, Mojo. Unfortunately, Alex, I don't have a JPZ. The derp gun works on the Jumbo Sherman. I particularly, you know, I like the 76mm, but either choice isn't wrong. Like, using the stock turret with the derp gun is the best option with the derp option, because you get better armor. And if you use the upgraded turret, use the 76mm for the added V range and DPM. But you can use either or on that tank. IS-6, there you are. Well, yeah, I brawl on, especially on this map. Hello, poser. Oh, why did I do that? I forgot that the Scorpion G doesn't have gun depression, and I kind of popped out there, and I couldn't aim at him. So I took a stupid shot. I was looking at that tank and I'm like, that Ferdinand's moving pretty pretty damn fast. It's not a Ferdinand, that's why. You're not fast enough, unfortunately. Which somehow, some way, I don't know how we didn't win the 2 line yet. I'm actually surprised. They should still have this. It's just, I'm just a little shocked that we haven't won it yet. Whoops, I'm actually backwards here. Need to remind myself about that. Levi's snoring now. I got a shot here. Yeah, the Scorpion Jade, I was brawling in early because, you know, this map is very tiny. And it's not like, I don't think sniping plays a very large role in this map, honestly. Like, a lot of people stick around the base and try to fire down the center. I'm not about that because that is, you know, you're basically waiting for the enemy to basically run into your sight line. I don't like, you know, being a reactionary force, essentially, for the most part, as far as camping. Like, I will gladly push out somewhere pretty far and react to an enemy pushing, but I'm not going to sit near the base and wait for them. So that's why oftentimes you see me brawl early on in tanks that don't necessarily brawl very well. Like, this tank has no armor and it's very large, but that's just, you know, my personal play style. Doesn't always work out because I can get myself in a lot of trouble, but matches like this, I'll try to get a couple early shots off because this can pump out quite a bit of damage with its alpha. Then I'll pull back, and doesn't matter if I lose like some of my HP. I'm still out ahead, but anyway, pretty decent battle. Mastery badge 2nd class. Yeah, second most amount of damage, a little over 3,300. Chrysler did a very nice job there. All in all, nice little win for us. So I got a PvE match up here next. If my glasses don't kill me. Honestly, I won't wear glasses. Like, I wore glasses as a kid. I'd say up to like, I was probably 12. Honestly, though, we found out. I think I've told the story before. Well, I'm glad I don't fall into that category, hopefully, Randall. Like, I got stung in the eye by a bee or a wasp. It flew behind my glasses, my sunglasses before. But when we went to, like, the eye doctors and stuff, we had to go to specialists. They did my vision, and they're like, I don't have perfect vision, but they're like, you don't need glasses. Like, why do you have them? It turns out my eye doctor, like my, you know, say family one, fudged my eye results, I guess, to where he said my one eye and I needed glasses where I didn't need them. They were just trying to basically squeeze money out. I was a little bit angry about that because I wore glasses for several years where I hated them, and it turned out, I guess it turned out good, but unfortunately I was in hospital for about a week and a half. Thought I was blind because my whole half of my face was swollen, but it turned out good in the end. Oopsie daisy. Ah, crap, I just got a bug. I'm gonna have to... Sorry guys, Levi's snoring here, but I just got the bug in this patch to where the audio was all screwed up. So it's gonna sound low. Honestly, it's World of Tanks. It's not my typical fault with my program here. Oh crap, I'm getting shot from behind too. Trying to get a little bit further away. Go. See ya, dog. I do have the Death Star, yes. Yeah, I heard a pop in my ear, It's a bug that got introduced with the most recent patch, not the little mini patch, but it's just an audio bug. I'll just have to reset the game client. I won't have to reset the stream or anything. Come on, frickin' gun depression. Work. Come on, a little bit more. Stop running away from me. I say, I hate spending this much time. There we go. We need to start killing the Leviathan, which I'm surprised we lost 2 tanks already. That's just shocking. But we need to hurry up because it's starting to move towards the base here. Oh god, almost flipped myself. That's not good. Honestly, this might be a little bit iffy me doing this, but I'm gonna try to cross in front of the thing. Just like this guy's doing. He kind of beat me to it. I was like, oh shit, is he turning? Crap. Main gun's targeting me. Honestly, I don't think we're gonna get this. We're down to 4 tanks. I don't know how 3 of my teammates died that early. Yeah. They died facing the minions. We're gonna need a little bit of luck here. Yep, we just lost another guy. I'm honestly screwed now too. I'm definitely out of position. I'm gonna try to just keep using my little gun here and stay out of, basically stay out of the fire range of these secondaries, but there's only so much I'm going to be able to do before I'm going to start getting shot here. I like it, yeah. As far as the mode goes, I think it's a fun mode. I'm a little bit annoyed though that I'm dead now, which is stupid on my part. I was a little bit annoyed that we lost 3 people before, you know, you actually fought the thing. That just, yeah, that's unfortunate. But anyway, I need to whoops. I need to restart the game to fix the audio here. Sorry guys, but it's a stupid bug with tanks here. So I just need to restart it. I ran into it a couple streams ago. Go figure. Tonight, if there's a problem that could happen during a stream, it's gonna happen. I don't know what it is about tonight. But luckily this fixed it last time it popped up. It was like 2 or 3 streams ago where the audio got all wonky. Honestly, it was giving me a really bad headache, more so than the one I have now. But in my headset, fortunately, I don't think it comes up on your end. It's a really loud hum, and it pops when I go into a battle every now and then. Hopefully they fix it, because it's only happened in tanks. It's not like it's my headset, and I can tell when it happens because it happens immediately when I hop into a battle. I don't know exactly what you're asking still, but I think I think so. Honestly, I think that's how it works, but at the same time, you know, Wargaming, they put out guides and stuff for when they change things. I hate answering certain things like that because I'm not always confident I'm gonna say the right thing. It could be the hair, yes, but my audio is working again, so there we go. But honestly, I've just had really bad luck today, and I can't wait to get through tomorrow at work. That'll get rid of some of the stress I have right now. Just it's stupid drama I'm having to deal with. It's kind of distracting me a little bit. Anyway, T-28 prototype again. Luckily, there's one already, but I'm gonna try my luck out here. It's pending still? That's strange. Yeah, it's not showing up on my... That's weird. Why don't you, it should work. Why don't you, or if somebody else wants to, there's actually two Mastery Badge First Class biscuits up in the shop. If someone, wants to buy them, it should work. Sure thing, Jordan. But usually though, if it's pending, like I'm connected here, there shouldn't be any problems unless for whatever reason the developer for Fussbot, the server's down for him, because everything through the shop it's on his server, and basically, you connect to that and it connects to me. Like everything like the raffle and the Levi biscuits and stuff's on my client here. But if you want to challenge though, I'll gladly do it for you manually, because it'll go through eventually, even if it says pending right now. Just let me know what tank you'd like. But we have a problem here of our scouts are not scouting. Ooh, there, E75. Got him with the HE shell. Could have done more damage with standard, but I was knowing that I couldn't really pen this T10 at this range like that. It's not the ace tanker, it's the almost an ace tanker one. There should be two of them up there. If that says out of stock though, like I I can check here. I just don't have the page up. Then yes, obviously the loyalty shop server, it's probably just offline. He is doing an update somewhat soon with a couple little things he posted about earlier today. So maybe he's tinkering around with that. Hello, William. Nice to see you. That could be the case, but yeah. You know, I'm not exactly sure. But I can do it, you know, manually here without much trouble. Okay. So yeah, it's probably just something as far as that goes. Thanks for letting me know, guys, though. I can fix everything now, and it'll update once it reconnects with him. I haven't really gone down this before, but there we go. Then you get myself back into the fight. I think they'll be fine on my right, to where we're gonna have a problem with the rest of the tanks coming back from the left, so I guess I should still stay. I should stay kind of with the pack. Or actually, I'm getting a little bit less confident. There we go. They got the Scorpion G out. I'm just getting a little less confident because we should be going through their tanks a little bit quicker than we are. I'd rather shoot their IS-6 first. Alright, accuracy. Start working. That was a bad shot on my part, but we're blowing it now. Just, we had the advantage. We could have pushed up. We could have easily won this flank. And nah. We're still not out of this. IS-6 is one-shottable. The guard's two-shottable. It's just, we're making it harder on us than it should have been. We should have pushed when we had the numbers instead of just kind of standing there in front of them. Might be able to get him before he hits me. Yep, there we go. But yeah, everyone, you know, as far as Levi biscuits for watching, winning raffles and stuff, it'll all get accounted for on here. But yeah, as far as the loyalty shop, it's not the first time it's happened. Yeah, I know that AT-15, but at the same time, we're down to 3 minutes. So if I don't poke, we're gonna lose. And we only have a certain amount of tanks. And honestly, a few of you guys, not that the AT-15 is still alive, aren't really doing, not doing too much here. So comes a time and a place where there's hiding and you gotta do something. Like, this is definitely not the smartest thing for me to do, but come on, guys. Like, I can't be the only one that knows that we only have freaking 2 minutes left. Like, I'm gonna die here now by the T-49. But Or, nah, their Artie's gonna get me before the T-49. Because he can splash me. And their Artie can hit me, and yeah. I'm a goner now. It's just, we have two guys, the M103... We're just barely ahead on the cap time. Now we're not able to cap. We've lost. Yep, he's got me. Oh well. Just, I was trying my best to get a different angle, and I didn't think he was going to be able to hit me. I thought he was going to go for the guys on the cap here. Oh, Lord. The off chance it is the client here, I restarted Fussbot, but it shouldn't be, yeah, we definitely did lose. But alright. So we got a WZ-120 for a challenge. Yeah, unfortunately, most amount of damage. That was just very poor team. Thanks for the friend request, Jordan. That was just very poor teamwork on our part. I lost some credits because I fired some APCR rounds there. I'll say I'll add an SPG here. I might have time to get to that since we're getting towards the end of the stream too. I have a WZ-120 challenge here. Let me scroll down to that. I definitely you know, typically I would go a little bit later for streams because I usually don't work tomorrow, but I do gotta, like, I'm running on almost no sleep. Luckily I have glasses on because it looks like I have, like, what is it, mascara on? I think that's what people put around their eyes. I'm running off of like 4.5 hours of sleep tonight, or today, and I gotta get up tomorrow at 5 a.m. to get everything done before I gotta go to work. Luckily I can go in a little bit later than usual. So for the WZ-120 here, I've got to get to, ooh, what is it, 3,300 damage, assist, and blocked all combined. The M103 is a pretty nice tank. It's a little bit grindy if you're gonna start it out stock. It's definitely a pretty hard stock grind until you get the at least one of the upgraded guns and the top turret. Yeah, first thing someone said at work to me today was like, damn, you look freaking tired. Which typically in the morning I'm like the, you know, kind of the perky one. Like, because I wake up pretty early compared to everyone else. So I'm usually like wide awake at the beginning of the day. But fortunately I get to get a bit of sleep tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna scoot in front of you. Banking on my team coming up to help me, which this fails a lot. I would say, did you request the Tiger 2, Sam, or do you want the Tiger 1? Like, I can do either or. I'm gonna try my best to get to all the requests too, but once 11 hits, I definitely gotta call it quits today. I can't go any later. Really? There's Lorraine. I honestly didn't even see him at first. Cause I'm dragging a bit tonight. Alright, can people behind me please stand up a little bit for yourselves and please stop shooting me. This is already as hard as it is here. Yeah, I was hoping he wasn't gonna damage me. I know he's got good gun depression, but I was hoping there, and it didn't work out. Now I can't unless I repair in time. He's got a lot of gun depression too. Yeah, I'm kind of screwed here. If I'm not careful, that T-49 can end me. It's just be nice, a little bit of help. We got all these people in A2, and they're just, it's like a Mexican standoff almost. Hopefully that's a Mexican standoff. Okay, Tiger 2? Yep, I got the request then. But yeah, the M4, he must be loving it that he got those shots off on me, because the E50 and other guys didn't even retaliate against them. Okay, their Tiger 2's moving. See, thank you for killing him. I was gonna be a little bit upset. It's just, I'm stuck here because my team is, yes, there's a T95, a big bad T95 there, but he only can shoot one person. Like, we have a T95, we have a Type 4 heavy, you got full HP, better move your little butt up there and get shot at. Otherwise, you shouldn't play a tank that has armor. Especially with the new matchmaking to where how it kind of matches tanks now, as far as, you know, heavy tank matches with a heavy. Always, if you're in a heavy tank, more likely than not, you're gonna, oh god, this is not good for us. You're gonna want to be tanking some damage. Yeah. Congrats on winning the challenge, Andrew. I screwed up there at the end, but I was, honestly, that annoys me that people play tanks and they don't tank shots. But let me add some Levi biscuits here. Congrats again for winning, because I was pretty far off on that one. I still need another basically 1900 or no, like 1700 damage, assist, blocked combined. But yeah. I still hold that same thought of, you know, if you're in a T95 Type 4 heavy and you're afraid to get shot at, play a different tank. But yeah, same time, you could play the game however you want. It's just, it's a little bit frustrating, you know, teammates, when you have them like that, to where that's usually how that ends up when I push out in that area, to where you kind of get let down. The E50 was doing a good job to where he was at, because he was kind of alone on that little hill behind me. But yeah, that M4A1 kind of outplayed us a bit. Anyway, KV1 here. I'm bottom tier. So I'm just gonna stick with the safer 1 to 3 side. And it's all good, Andrew. Honestly, with how today's going, I'm not surprised I didn't pull that one off. I don't know what it is about Sundays. I should switch Sunday streams to like Monday or something again. Hey, little bud. This little one's gonna be very angry at me tomorrow morning when I drag him outside when it's like pitch black out for a walk in the morning. He's been pretty glad that those walks are kinda over with this time of year. But the next stream after this, it's gonna be Tuesday morning, starting at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully things run a little bit smoother there. No internet problems and audio bugs and whatnot. That was a little bit annoying. I'll probably, only because I don't think I'll be able to get on tanks tomorrow. I'll probably finish the Leopard Prototype stream on stream. I can't even talk right now. Grind. So I'll finally be done that grind, and then I'm just down to I think it's like two other ones: the RU-251, the AMX, or no, 3 AMX 1390, and also the AMX 30. So hopefully in another week or two, probably closer to 2 weeks, I'll be putting it up for a poll. A few options of where you guys can pick the next tank line I'm gonna be grinding. It's gonna be something that's not fragile. I need to start something with a little bit of armor here. I'm actually really surprised. Both of our teams did not go to this side. They went center and field. I'm still not pressing my luck until this A44 spot's over here, but got him out, so let's get going. Where do I want to go? I think I'm still going to stick on the edge of the map here, just so I don't get myself into a pickle. But this PZ4, he's probably... yeah, he's gonna... oh, sorry, SU-85, I tried. Yeah, that was a very bad 0 damage hit there for that guy, but we're still gonna win here. We're up 11-1. I haven't, really influenced the match much, but hey, I'll take an easy win today. I'm sure everyone knows, those types of days where you're just, you're happy to win a match. Not that, I've lost a ton today, but it's definitely been a little bit of a rocky road with the little hiccups here. Right. So next up I have the T-54E1. Haven't played that in a while. This should be pretty fun. Alright, so got a Mastery Badge 3rd class, mainly because shooting higher tier stuff, but that's why only 419 damage got that. Alright, T-54E1. Trying to go quick here so I can fit in as many If I can even get the medium. Again, I'm running on very little sleep here. Luckily, next weekend, like this weekend, we had combined like all the parties that we had outside of just like standard service for the restaurant. We had about almost 400 people just for like parties Friday, Saturday, Sunday this week. Fortunately, next weekend our parties, it's only about like 200 people, so it's a little bit lower. I'll be a little bit less less burned out. Hello, Guangming, nice to see you. Disco Santa. Yeah, next weekend we have it's a Sherlock Holmes, basically a murder mystery. It's like a 3-night event basically. Same group of people, but across 3 nights, to where it's pretty fun. Most people enjoy the Sherlock Holmes. We do a lot of like murder mystery events at the restaurant because it's a Victorian town. They kind of go hand in hand for like in a dinner event. Most of them typically, it lasts like 3 to 4 hours, and it's just one night. This thing's like, it's pretty in depth. I don't particularly like the stuff, but a lot of people attend those things because they change them up every year. Oh god, they're trying to do climbs. The Yag Panther. Like, play the match, just, yeah. Ooh, unfortunately for me, I'm gonna stay back here because I'm the only one down here as of this moment. That's not a good choice, T20. Even if I wasn't here, I don't know why you would do that. So I'm definitely going to be able to get to the Tiger 2. I'm going to do my best to get to the SPG as well before the stream ends. And I'll start a raffle here shortly as well. But thanks for everyone that, stuck around here. Sorry, even though, it's kind of out of my control. We have a pretty... It's not like a major storm, but, getting like 3 inches of rain and a lot of wind with it, it must have knocked over some power line between me and wherever. Took the internet along with it for like 15 minutes or so. Alright, thanks. Let's say I'm worried about the 111 too, but you also got to be worried about the tanks behind him. But ooh, where do I want to go here? Because we're not looking good on the ice road. This side will be easier for me to push. I just need to wait for myself to reload. Yeah, it still messed me up a bit, so I gotta apologize. That's just who I am. But I know I couldn't have done anything differently. I'm like sitting there like, what am I doing wrong? Oh crap, how the hell? Look, come on, dude. Stop it. I know I'm gonna take damage. However, would have been nice if I didn't bounce twice off his upper plate. It's just our other... Luckily, there's a T-71 DA holding off a WZ-111-14. Luckily, he's not pushing because he could be at our base. That's what I was worried about. We're in a pretty good spot now, though. Alright. I got enough HP here where, as long as the C-75 don't cut me off. Let's say he's kind of cutting me off here. Whoops. Oh god. Let's say as long as we push, we're fine. It doesn't matter if they land every single shot, they're not gonna kill us. Geronimo! Take that. That could have ended differently. That guy's probably a little bit angry right now. It's probably one of the worst ways to die, someone flipping you over and just leaving you there. Even though he's probably gonna shoot him before he basically, not drowns, but gets knocked out. Alright, come on, accuracy. The main thing holding you back with this gun is you don't have a ton of armor, and with the gun being a little bit inaccurate, your standard rounds, luckily didn't run into many things with armor this round, but the standard rounds lack a little bit of pen when it comes to facing things with armor, specifically, you know, at tier 10. But matches like this, as long as you manage your HP and you don't lose like a gigantic clump of it in the beginning, you can typically get a lot of damage off in the T-50-40-1. When I first started grinding this, you know, before finishing with the T-57 Heavy, I was struggling a bit, but I guess kind of, you know, you play it safe early on, you take the cheap, easy hits that you can get, and then later on, since you still have your HP intact, then you take a little bit more risks. But if you lose a lot of HP early on because the gun isn't accurate, the aiming time's a little long and stuff, and you're pretty squishy when it comes to how big and lack of armor, you can bounce lower tier stuff. It's really hard to play it if, you know, you lose HP early. Otherwise, it's a very good tank. Got a Mastery Badge 2nd class, got a high caliber award. Yeah, and that worked out there. So on to the Tiger 2. Again, I'm going to do my best to try to get to all the requests here. Let me do a giveaway again. But in the off chance this does run late, unfortunately I'm not going to be able to get to the SPG if you're still watching, Julie. But I I literally need to go pass out because if I don't get some sleep tonight, work is going to be miserable tomorrow. We're not open, but we need to basically break down the kitchen, clean some stuff, and get ready for next weekend. Because right now the kitchen's it's a pretty big mess. It's just kind of the day to catch up on getting the equipment in shape. Alright, a tier 9 match and a Tiger 2. I'm gonna play this side, but it's gonna be a little bit hairy over here. Unfortunately, we had someone yell. Unfortunately, we had someone yell, "Take the castle." Assault mode defending, you better freaking keep this side, because the flag is on this side and the enemy can cap you out, and pushing back into them if you lose this side completely, it's not impossible, but it's very difficult. It's just the enemy, they spawn in a better spot, honestly, to take that side as well compared to standard mode. I shouldn't even taken that. I wasn't wasn't in a good spot with my gun depression. But it's just one of those things where people don't really account for playing assault, and you gotta play it a little bit differently. All right. Fortunately, you know, if they play this right though, they should be able to kill those 2 tanks in D2 quickly. If they don't let them stay there for too long. Oopsie daisy. I'm really concerned about this ISU. But let's push up anyway, what the hell. That was just too easy of a shot to give up. Alright, I'm actually going to hopefully not get spotted here again. Yeah, those are the matches, Carl, where, like, honestly, it's happening to our other side right now. I gotta go help them, to be honest. I was gonna play this. I can hit the ISU, but they lost the other side. He shouldn't have the V range, but unfortunately, that was a pretty big miss there. Yeah, this is gonna, unfortunately, you know, even when you're top tier in this, the Tiger 2 is pretty hard to play because it's a heavy where it doesn't have a ton of armor. It plays almost like a fat, slow medium tanking away, but it's a tough tank to play when you're falling behind because it's not a traditional heavy in a way that you can like jump in there, soak up a ton of damage, kind of drag your team to victory. Granted, I'm not doing well here at all. I thought the enemy was going to push on this side of the hill too, and they are not. And the VK, of course, not that hitting him is going to get me. This is one of those matches where I picked the wrong flank. I couldn't push down this flank because I don't have armor, and my team, you know. Is it partly my fault? Yes. At the same time, though, these are the matches where I don't beat myself up too much because we failed as a frickin' team here. And it's, yeah. Unfortunately, though, congratulations, Victor, on winning the raffle. Unfortunately, though, Jolie, if you're still watching, it's 11 here. I can't do another match. I'm like literally, I'm feeling like I'm dying. I'm not even exaggerating. But my next stream is going to be Tuesday morning, guys. Again, thanks for watching. Thank you very much for the tips as well, too, tonight. And thanks for hanging in there, even though my internet crapped out. But, yeah. Good night, guys. And, yeah, thanks again. I'll see you guys around. Happy tanking, and hopefully, you know, if you're playing the Halloween mode, have some fun while it lasts, since it's not going to stick around for too long here. But again, thanks again for watching, and see you guys.